新加坡足球金童范迪阿末创造足球辉煌。
We cannot give up. If I give up, I won't be here today.
有句话说，一个人一辈子做好一件事情就够了。这一集的封面人物花了大半辈子为新加坡足球拼搏，他用精湛的球技带领新加坡国家足球队出征多场区域和国际赛事，也牵动了一个世代的热血球迷。他是新加坡一代足球传奇范迪阿末。
或许是因为父亲是专业守门员，范迪阿末从小没有别的愿望，一心只想为新加坡踢球。
When I was 12 years old, I was behind the goal watching Singapore play Vietnam or Myanmar, I can't remember. I just wondering how to become a national player. That's all my dream, to play for Singapore. And then 2 years, 3 years later, I managed a chance to play for the youth on the Malaysia Cup. That's where I started. But I knew what I was doing because I told my parents I want to play football. You know, I was good at studies also, not too bad, you know, but I think my life has been sports all the time, especially football.
So your biggest dream was to play for Singapore?
Yes, I never thought because we don't know about professional football, nothing, you know. And then when it started semi-pro, professional, then you realize, hey, football, you can earn a living. But for me, I play football is not because of the money, because of the love of this game. But then when it pays, you have to work harder, you know. When it turns pro, you got to work harder, you got to be fitter, stronger, you got to be above everything to keep that level up. So from nothing to something and become a professional, I think it's for me that is my achievement, to get and manage to play at highest level for nearly over 20 years.
Having such a long career in football, in sports, are there any regrets you have in your life or in the career?
Yeah, definitely the biggest regret was I turned down Ajax. You know, I had they offered 3 years contract, which I turned down. One of the reasons is because of my late grandmother. She wants me to stay in the region, so she's getting old, and she was afraid that she might not see me, you know. So I think the timing wasn't that fortunate for me because I made that decision.
You kind of traded off your studies for football, and then you had a very successful career. So how is it like to tell the young footballers right now and their parents, you can actually do studies and football at the same time?
Like education is for life, but sportsman's life is very short. If their child is very talented, so-called very talented, and also good in studies, I think they should give it a try because Singapore needs sportsmen, sportswomen to continue to carry the country's flag. If we keep losing good athletes through studies, I think we don't need all the stadiums, we don't need all the facilities. Study is important for me, very important, especially in Singapore. You know, you need the grades. I understand the parents. I'm also a parent because they know for the future nobody take care of you. It's not. If you plan nicely, I think if you balance, there is a career in sports in Singapore. I believe that. Even a small country like Singapore, we produce. Example is schooling. Study is good, swimming is good, everything is okay. But not everybody will be as lucky as we are. You achieve something in sports, you know, but you must give them a try. It's a lifetime achievement.
尽管新加坡足球近年来难以激起球迷的热情，加上新加坡足球总会在历史性的管理层选举前夕风波接二连三，范迪阿末对新加坡足球仍保持憧憬。
The people who runs it, whoever wins, I support it very, you know, openly because I believe they are the leaders for the future of our younger generation of footballers. The parents especially, they want to see the progress and the career path that they promise. If they can win back the trust, you know, our management team, can win back the trust of the people, I'm sure we can go far because we got already structure from the grassroots. Only implementing is the most difficult, which I think we have to go through it the hard way. Whatever it is, I hope the changes that coming will be for the betterment of Singapore football.
范迪阿莫在球场上的坚持，众人有目共睹。身为教练，他在场边的努力，更是让他领军的12狮队拿下2015年马来西亚足总杯冠军。
The best way for us to achieve something, we have to create it. Create it. We cannot give up. We cannot give up. If I give up, I won't be here today. Once I was turned down in the Milo school, after that I never looked back. I came back second time, I got it, and I played until I retire. I wasn't a reserve because that's my drive, that's my mentality. I want to be the best. I don't care about others, but I know I want to play the best for my team. I'm a Singaporean. I could have stayed in Malaysia because I already got a PR there for many years. But I love Singapore. I want to come back because my kids are here, studies, and this is where I live. This is where I want to help the youth actually, because I think they are in many countries. They have so many hundreds of footballers to choose. But Singapore, if you get 50 players, is very good. But 50 is not the best place. Maybe 25. So we need to help to produce. Because if at my level, I've been playing from youth, I know how to develop them, and which I already proven so many times. But I think we need to give them hope. The kids here want to be a player. We must give them hope. The parents must give them hope. And the people and everybody must support the sports.
范迪阿莫最终选择了在他热爱的新加坡任教，他的足球梦由儿子们来延续，而他的足球热情和技术将会传承给新一代的年轻球员。
How is your coaching style like?
I'm a very flexible coach. We understand the situation, we adapt to it. The boys who comes to the team, they must remember the word team. Together, everyone achieve more. It's no individual play, nothing. It's all about teamwork. Very important, they know discipline, dedication, and determination. This is my philosophy. If you don't have this, you can leave the team. I adapt to what we have in the team, what technical, tactical ability the players have, so I need to adjust how we play. But my style is always attacking football. I want the players to be happy. When they're happy, they play good football. If they've got problem, too much pressure, they cannot play.
You were talking about, your main goal is to keep them playing football, and then so that they can progress on after their youth days. So, on that note, are you afraid of being too hard on them to scare them away from football?
Our time. We are all hard people. We in the field, we kick, we fight. The coach scold us, use vulgarity, but it's normal. But for now, it's a bit difficult. Sometimes we have to do hard way. We have to give it so that they learn.
Later when you play under pressure, you get no time to look. When he pass, just play and then you go support. Why you look?
The current batch of players or athletes are very soft, mentally very weak, and they need to be stronger to be at high level. They need to achieve that aim by making themselves a vision and mission that they have to change their mindset. Hopefully, with this program, our aim is to achieve our maybe SEA Games goal, maybe 2019, 2021. This is where we're trying to, we already started. Hopefully, the journey will continue till we achieve our mission. I see Singapore football will go up when all the parents and the fans trust the organization again to build a better future for football.
无论是以球员或是教练的身份，范迪阿莫都鞠躬尽瘁地为新加坡足球付出。希望这位传奇人物能够培育生力军，再为新加坡足球创造辉煌。我是燕志，下一集的封面人物再见。